I have some people that watched us a couple weeks ago, came in and watched us, and then came in 2 weeks later and said the energy in the building is like no, I've never seen. That guy's going to be here today, and I want him to tell me what the energy is like now. So we'll see. I mean, this, you got to prepare yourself to play great, and that means go and knock out a practice, go unbelievably hard, talk to one another, have great energy, and in all my years, that's how you do it. There's no individual meetings, so hopefully today we'll step on the gas. They were okay. We're doing new things, makes them think a little bit, so.
Cal, how surprising that you guys aren't, at this point in the season, listening to you. How frustrating is that to you?
Well, you don't know why, because guys, we don't have bad kids. They're not like, I'm not going to do what you want. They just leave a huddle, and their habits are so bad that they just keep doing the same things. So when you're looking at young guys, this is what happens. And you do whatever you can to get guys to listen, but after a while, I think people are watching it and just saying, why aren't these guys listening? And I think, again, it comes down to overwhelmed with the situation. Now we have the injury, and now we're trying to change. Now they're taking stuff in on their own. Let me do this. Can't play that way. This is all new to them.
Have you ever dealt with it to this extreme?
Yeah, sure I have. And I've made some crazy statements. Woo, that was nothing. Saying a guy's you're not coachable because you won't listen. You won't listen to anything. You're not there's some other statement. When I was younger, that was a very kind statement. So if you were close to me and at that point, you would have said, I can't believe he says this. But no, it was, you know what's amazing? I'm like Bernanke, the president. I make a statement, and it's like, oh my gosh, the stock market starts to move. We have to close down borders if I make a statement.
What's the sequence of how that gets back to you? Is it Twitter and then someone on your staff? Like, how do you hear how big a statement gets?
Somebody, I can't remember, Dwayne or somebody said, yeah, they're talking about you saying this. I said that on the bench. Here's the crazy thing. You have coaches that would go after their teams and publicly do it really nasty, and those teams respond. There's all kind of ways of doing this. Right now, maybe that's what I should do, because this team, me taking it on, I think they're accepting, yeah, it is him. So there's all kind of ways of doing this, and you're trying to hit buttons. And like I said, the frustrating thing is the bench isn't my friend. What do I mean by that?
Can't bench guys that need to be benched.
Just it shouldn't play like 4 games in a row. Now, you ready to do this right, and we play without you, and we play well. We don't have that luxury. So right now, we're just trying to get it done and trying to get them to accept how they're going to have to play. And I think they know it. I think they were embarrassed by what happened up there. But I'll be honest, if Nerlens was here, it would have been the same way. That team came out of the gate chewing nails. We weren't ready for it. Whether Nerlens was behind there, I don't think it would have mattered. It may not have been the score that it was, but it would have still been a big number. Our thing is, okay, how do we play now? What do we do? And I think they understand.
You've said before you don't want to try to keep 9 or 10 guys happy and have a deep rotation. But then if you don't do that, you have this problem with the bench. How do you balance that?
You're risking. The whole thing here, too, becomes you lose your whole team and have a great class, but they're not quite to the, you know what I'm saying? That's the risk you take. It's part of the deal here. The other risk you have is I don't like having 12 guys on scholarship who all deserve to play. If you have 3 or 4 injuries or this or that happens, or a couple guys, just don't have the mental makeup for this, even though you've talked about it, this isn't for everybody, can't hide you, all the things that I've said for 4 years, you get exposed here. Sometimes it happens. Now, the issue for me as a coach is just keep coaching them. I'm not going to change. I'm going to keep coaching them. I'm going to do everything I can, try to push whatever buttons. I'm reading any book, trying to give them anything, but the reality of it is they got to go on the court and start performing better. What happens to us right now, one team wins a 1-point game and a 3-point game, and we go to Florida where everybody's losing. You lose another game pretty big. Now it's the psyche of, are you tough enough to walk through that? Are you tough enough to put that all behind and understand what the feeling is when you have a great game? Great games don't always lead to wins. I mean, two teams battling and executing and playing well. You can walk off the court, feel disappointed, but really good about yourself. It's a peace of mind. It's not just winning and losing. We got to get to that point and worry about the process, having enjoyment in practice, all those kind of things. And it's late, but this is a new team. This is what we're doing here has never been done with young guys. It's not what we want to do. It's just how it's all played out. Second thing is there's not been a team that's been one of those teams that's lost their best player the last 6, 7 games and have to the guy be the kind of player that you have to change a little bit and tweak how you play. Well, the only way you can learn what's working and not working is in the games. And then you have some time to adjust, a day or two. Then you got to throw it in the next game. And that's where we are. You can't just skip steps. But I'm accepting it and saying to these guys, let's go, and we're not, we're still getting after it.
How big of a change is it, John, to go from Nerlens being back there to block shots to taking charges?
It's a big change. You have to change a little bit how you're defending, which we are. But yesterday, again, you're just starting up and you're, okay, here's the adjustments we're going to make. And it's tough because guys, their focus and concentration, they're 18 years old. They always, why are you out there? I thought my fault. We get it. We have more my faults this year than I can tell you. And it's just a lack of concentration and discipline. And again, when you don't have the bench to just say, boop, out, can't do it, and force them to concentrate a little bit more, it makes it tougher. But I'll say this, all that aside, we can make what we want of this season. Whatever we want to make of this season, we can do. We could be the story of the year, of recovery and all. We can do that if they choose to do that. And we don't have to win every game. You just have to know that we got to keep getting better and figure out how this team has to play and then see how we can do it and how we march on. But you can't, we got our guard play is shaky at best. We've got toughness around the basket, getting balls. We're not doing that. Obviously, defensively, it was poor, so we're changing a little bit. We got some issues to deal with, but the biggest thing is just battle, fight. Well, you got nothing to lose. Go after it. So, but we'll see.